Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a kind of a haul update or speed reviews. I'm not really sure what I'm titling it, but basically I bought stuff off BeautyBay, Cult Beauty and Feel Unique on my birthday a couple of months back, and I said I'd come back and let you know my thoughts on the products because I said I would do that. So if you're interested in seeing what I think about those things, then just keep watching. So I think I'm just going to start by shop that I bought things off. I'm going to link anything that I can link down below. There's one thing here that I might struggle to link, but I'll let you know about it when I get to it. So the first thing that I bought for my birthday on BeautyBay was this. This is the Ofra mini highlighter in Rodeo Drive. It is 4 grams or 0.14 ounces and it says it expires the 10th 2022, and this is it here. Like, that's it there. I've actually been using it. I really like it. It's like a more pigmented version of Becca Champagne Pop. And I have to say, I really like this highlighter. I'm so glad. God, my skin feels disgusting. I'm so glad that you can buy a mini of this. I ordered it before and it shattered. Like, it came shattered, so this was me ordering it again. You see the way you're like, that's probably too deep for your skin tone. I figured out why I'm able to wear, or seem to be able to wear, like somewhat highlighters that might be a bit too deep for my skin. I was wearing very minimal makeup for work the other day, like really minimal, and you could barely see anything, and then the highlighter would come up as like a stripe. Like, that probably would. But when I wear like big heavy cheeks like this, where the bronzer almost comes up this far, like my contour, my blush and my everything just meshes together, the highlighter just doesn't really, in my view, it doesn't really seem to stand out then, that it's too light for my, or too deep for my skin tone. So I think that's why that seems to work, even though I'm so fair. But I think this was like 12 euros, but either way it'll be linked down below, and I'm really happy about this one. So yeah, this is what like started the Ofra affair for me, and I'm really glad that I got it. The next one I got are these two foundations. They're from Makeup Revolution, or sorry, Revolution Pro. So I had purchased this one previously, and this one was in the shade F0.5, and there's 26, as far as I'm aware, there's 26 mils in these, or 0.87 fluid ounces. So I had previously purchased the F0.5 and it was just too fair for me, which is a problem I've never really had, because foundations used to not be fair, like come in shades fair enough. But anyway, I bought it because I finished my IT Cosmetics CC cream. So anyway, I got these as a deeper option. So I got the F3 as my like everyday shade, and I got the F5 as like my fake tan shade, or like sun shade. But anyway, this is actually really kind of full coverage, to be quite honest with you, but it's not like a heavy matte finish. I have the palest one on today mixed with a deeper foundation. I actually really like this foundation. I think it's like 12 to 13 euros, something like that, but I'll have it linked. It was not that expensive, but I'm pretty happy with it. But again, I don't wear as much foundation anymore, so it is a bit on the fuller side than what I tend to wear, but I can sheer it out. I can either wear less or mix it in with a moisturizer, and so far so good. I'm really happy with this. Is it exactly the same as the IT Cosmetics? No, but it is similar. It's not exactly the same, but it is similar, and it's far cheaper. I still though would buy the IT Cosmetics even having this, so it probably, that has to say something. I will happily work away on this, and so far I'd be happy to repurchase it again because it doesn't oxidize. And I used to love the L'Oreal, there was a L'Oreal foundation, I can't think of the name of it right now, but I went through like 13 of them. I'm not even joking, 13 of them. And even when I would find a shade fair enough, it would always oxidize on me. That one does not, so I'm happy with that. This next one you probably all know how I feel about. I got this on the 13th, like I ordered it on the 13th of July. This is the Nabla Cutie palette in Platinum. This was my first ever Nabla palette, and I liked all of their little cutie palettes, but this one spoke to me the most. This one was the most unique one in my collection, so this is why I wanted to buy it. But anyway, here it is on the inside. There's 6 shades in it and a good sized mirror. There it is there. There's 4 shimmers and 2 mattes. This palette tends to be on sale quite a lot, on BeautyBay at least, and again I'll have the price link down below, but it's not that expensive, which is like as what I was thinking it was going to be. I love these shades. This formula here, this silver is quite thin. These ones are what you would know it to be, and these are quite blendable. I love this palette. Now, if you have a good silver or these tones in your palette, sorry, if you have these tones already in your collection, then you don't need it. Even though I keep raving about this palette, it's mainly because one, aside from this shade, I don't own all of those other colors elsewhere. And I'm going to do a video called The Battle of the Silvers, but this is probably the best silver that I own, I think. So anyway, I'm really happy with this palette. There are other Nabla palettes that Color Story is speaking to me. However, I do feel like I own those shades. So for now, I'm really happy with this. I'm so glad I bought it, and it's not terribly expensive. So anyway, this texture spray is the next one. It is Hold Factor 7 Finish Tech Spray, creates instant volume and tousled texture. This is Fudge Professional. There's 250 mils in it, or 186 grams. The only thing I found with this, and this probably goes with all texture sprays, I don't know, is you definitely have to spray it like a good bit away, or your hair is like crackly and hairspray-ish. I find it good. I don't find it groundbreaking, but are any texture sprays groundbreaking? I don't know. I'm happy to have it. It does the job that I need it to do. I just know that do not spray that near your head. Got this, guys. This was kind of expensive. This is the Sand and Sky, or is it Sky and Sand? Sand and Sky, you know this here? Body scrub. I use body scrubs like there's no tomorrow. This is an Australian cruelty-free brand as far as I'm aware. Yeah, it is Australian Botanicals, and it says Sand and Sky Australian Pink Clay Smoothing Body Sand, net weight 180 grams or 6.4 ounces. The price of this is it's quite expensive, okay? Here it is here, like, okay? I don't like the smell of it. I think that the actual clay itself is actually quite nice. The price is a bit much, like, for what it is, but I really don't like the smell. I don't know, I'm gonna use it, but I don't know what that is. It says coconut shell, but it's not coconut. Macadamia oil, maybe, I don't know, but it's like it's not quite mint, because I like mint, but it's something, and I was like, oh no. But then I suppose I'm glad to know. And then it's not as big as you would think it is in person either. Like, considering the price, that's something now I wouldn't get again out of the list of things that we've gotten from BeautyBay. This, I love this. This is the one I'm kind of struggling to find online. I can find in some places, but not like on Feel Unique or any of those sites. This is the Dr. Hauschka Lavender Sandalwood Calming Body Cream. This one here, and it's the one with the red on it, okay? There's 145 mils in it. This is beautiful. I have loved every minute of this. I'm trying, like, I've used a good bit of it, and I'm trying not to now at this point. It says that it's out of date not until next year, like the end of next year. So I'm okay. I'm just trying to, this is the problem. I'm trying to find it to be able to get it again, because I actually really like it. And it's such a nice texture. If you don't like the smell of lavender, you're not going to like it. But it's like a true lavender. So it is like, and it's a nice cream as well. Oh, it's so relaxing. It's not like liquidy, and it's not like full on body butter. It's just this beautiful cream. Smells kind of, to be honest with you, it smells kind of luxurious. Like it smells like it's very expensive. Oh, it's beautiful. I absolutely love this. I think there's some places in Ireland that are meant to sell them. So I'm trying to order it. Like when I get, I'm trying to find out if I can order it, basically. This other Dr. Hauschka product I got, this is the Revitalizing Hair and Scalp Tonic. I've used this much so far. This is beautiful. Like, does it do anything? I didn't really notice it. Now, if you blow dried your hair, I noticed that it did stuff. But it's just, it feels really soothing on the scalp. I have oily roots, but a dry kind of scalp. Sometimes I can get a scab on it, like. But my roots are really oily, and then from here down is like kind of, well, dry. So I never really understood it, but you'd have to wear this more consistently in a row. I tried to use it predominantly when I'm blow drying my hair, and I do like put it all over my scalp, and it's kind of soothing. Does it do? I don't really know. Like, would I buy that again? I don't know, would I? It's a really lovely experience, but it is expensive for using every day, but it's such a nice product though, all the same. It's a really, that's my first experience with Dr. Hauschka, these products, and I hope nothing ever happens to them as a brand, because I actually really like them. This hand cream just came with it for free, and I really like the hand cream too. There's just nothing much to say about it other than the hand cream is lovely and moisturizing. So is that everything from that store? No, we have one more. like what shop is what now? Now, this next one here is actually a replacement. So this is the Neom Organics London Tranquility. It's the Scent to Sleep one, okay? This is another one. I've finished one already. These are kind of expensive, but worth it. Like nothing is, I hate saying something is worth being expensive, but it's such a unique experience using this than any candle I've actually ever used. So what I noticed was you have this burn, right? And it smells up your entire room of relaxation, spa, luxury, kind of just all of the nice things that you would experience. However, when when it burns and this all melts, it doesn't turn into just like your usual melted wax. The oil that's in here you can rub on your skin, and it's not burny, it's lukewarm. It's just a lovely, is it a massage oil? Is that what they're saying? Basically, it's like a massage oil and you just rub it on your skin. I tend to rub it on my chest and neck and all of my arms, and I kind of get sore like in places, so it's nice to rub it on those sore places. Like if you had someone to massage your back, it'd be really nice on your back, particularly when it's nice and lukewarm. It's just nice to be able to use every bit of it too, isn't it? Then I found it like, oh no, stop burning it, but I bought another one, so here we are with another one. Absolutely love this. I would like to try their Scent to Sleep essential oil. I only got one thing from Cult Beauty, and this is this because it was the only place I could buy it. It's the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Body Scrub. I think this is something like 45 euros or else pounds sterling. I've already gone down here. I tried to use this sparingly, okay, because of the price of it. It smells exactly like the Bum Bum cream. It's so beautiful. The texture of it is like rock. Look, I'm being pretty aggressive with that now. It's rock solid. So you do have to like, and then it comes out and it's a really sugary. That's beautiful. It's really, really nice. But I got that to be able to experience it because I don't normally buy things outside of makeup that are like, not even bougie, but outside of makeup, I don't like allow myself things for some reason. So I said on my birthday that I would treat myself to stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily allow myself to buy. I don't know would I buy it again unless it was my birthday or something, because it's just so expensive, but the product itself is lovely. Like how big is it? It is big. There's 220 grams in it, or 7.8 ounces. It's not like they're stingy with what they give you. It's just because it's so expensive. But I did enjoy it. Then on Feel Unique, what did I get on Feel Unique? Okay, so I got the shampoo and conditioner from Sol de Janeiro. Oh, okay, so these bottles aren't that big, okay? They're not. And considering how expensive they are, these are the bigger ones. It says there's 295 mils in it, or 10 fluid ounces. That's the same in both. Now, you probably shouldn't put as much on as I do, but it lathers up really nicely on your hair and on your scalp. It's just such a beautiful sensation. It smells exactly like the Bum Bum cream, obviously. But another thing about this that I notice is your hair and the shower smells of this afterwards. And I don't find that with many pretty much any shampoo I own. I can't ever really smell it on me after the shower, after my hair is dry. That's the end of it. Whereas with this, the whole place smells of the Bum Bum cream. Your hair smells of it. It gives off such a nice smell. And I did notice maybe it's because I just tend to use very cheap shampoos and conditioner, which probably isn't the best for your hair, which is probably why I'm having like issues with like dry scalp, oily roots and dry hair. But when I use this, I don't know, I feel like my hair seems to kind of get an extra day that I'd get away with it, and it also just looks nicer when it's dry. It just seems to look nicer, and I found that every time I've used it so far. I got a palette as well. This is the Natasha Denona Purple Blue, I think is what it's called, or else I'll leave the name of it down below. I always mix it up as a purple or blue brown, or is it purple blue? But either way, I'll have it marked down below. Here is this palette on the inside. I wanted to see at the time what the hype was, and it's just, you know, it's so super ridiculously expensive. Also on Feel Unique, I don't know if everyone knows, but if you allocate a favorite brand, they give you 10% off the brand at all times. And now you can mark too. So I had this one down, and I think they give you a voucher on your birthday as well. And that was kind of how I was able to buy it. And then, but anyway, so far my experience with this is, I have used it a good many times now at this point. The mattes are beautiful. The mattes really are beautiful. The pigments, the shimmers are really, really nice too. Is it worth 200 quid? I don't know. I don't really know. I even find it difficult to say things are worth 30 euros. I don't like, I do think the mattes are kind of special I do think the mattes are special. They're really buttery. They're not cream, but they're buttery, you know. The shimmers are really beautiful too, but however, see this silver here, please don't break, because I really like this. See it there? I still think the Nabla probably beats it. It's also thin. Let me just swatch the Nabla beside it, considering the price difference. I do think that if I have this here, I should show you. Nabla's on the bottom, Natasha Denona's on the top. They're actually probably equally as foiled, aren't they? However, this one is a lot cheaper, but obviously has way less shades. The mattes in the palette are absolutely stunning. I'm really, really, really grateful I have this palette. I like that it bends all the way back. I don't think that's relevant. I just like it. It's a massive palette. I keep it stored on my table so that I can dip into it frequently. It really is really nice. I'm so happy that I'm able to, I was in a position to be able to get it, because there was a time when I wouldn't be able to get something that was 7 euros. Colours in it are stunning. I love all of the rows. There's not one row in this palette that I wouldn't use, otherwise I wouldn't have went to the bother of getting it. This is a palette that I don't like, that took me, this is a brand that took me quite a long time to get to the point of buying, and it wouldn't be something I would do on a whim. And I am happy that I have it, and I know that if you got it, I'm not saying that anyone should buy it, but if you were contemplating it, I know you wouldn't be disappointed. You wouldn't want to be for that price. The only things that I haven't used yet are these primers that I got, so I'll have to come back to you on these, because I haven't used them, because I've been panning primers left, right and center, and I just wanted to finish them before opening a new one. I don't know, is the, like, I seem to be treating it a little bit like mascara, where I won't open it. But anyway, I don't know why that is, but I am close to that point in time. Am I? Yeah, I'm close to that point in time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was, if it wasn't helpful, that it was at least a little bit interesting to watch. Thank you so much for taking the time. Please do subscribe. Take care. Bye.